Hello again, this is Ramon, and now we begin with part 2 of our presentation, where we're going to solve the programming exercise included in the course project. But before we go to that, we go to the solution. Uh, we need to talk about the prerequisite topics that we need to know so we can understand the solution we shall propose, and we don't have to explain it much in the discussion. First, we assume that we have already understood uh, both we should already have the understanding of the whole course module, and second, we have completed part 1. Okay? Okay. Now we come to those that we haven't known yet, and it's not in the module or in part 1. The Pragma One's directive. In order to ensure the header is included only once in the program, we use the following directive. Okay? If and def, header edge, define, etc. Okay? Aside from being very long, these directives are prone to errors, especially if we need to copy, uh, if we used to copy and pasting codes, if we misspelled one token, here the whole directive will not work. Instead, the recommended method to avoid header duplication is the directive Pragma Ones, which does exactly the same effect, and we will use this throughout our solution. C++ is a statically typed programming language. This means that once the variable is declared, we cannot change its data type or assign it to a variable of different type. Since 2011, however, C++ introduced type inference, in which programmer need not specify the type of the variable and allow the compiler to infer the correct data type. Okay, it's still a statically typed programming language, but we let the compiler guess what the um, what the type of the variable we are declaring. One way to do this is through the keyword auto. Okay, with the auto keyword, the compiler is able to infer the data type of the data of the value of the variable that we are initializing. The variable should be initialized upon declaration. The variable should be initialized upon declaration, though. Otherwise, it will return an error because the compiler will not be able to guess the data type. So, like here, this is not allowed. Okay, we must assign it a value so the compiler can guess the data. Okay. 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 I don't know why it's not working. Okay. Okay. Now we have uniform initialization. Uniform initialization is a way to initialize a variable without using the assignment operator. Instead, the equal sign, instead of the equal sign, the value of the initialization is enclosed in parentheses. It's actually a good thing because it forces compiler to optimize the initialization. Remember that C++ compiles to assembly first before compiling to machine code. In assembly, initialization and assignment are two distinct operations. Okay. Aside from if and switch, okay, there is a third kind of op- conditional operation or statement available in C++. This is called the ternary operator. The ternary operator begins with a condition, okay, this condition, followed by the statement, followed by a question mark, okay, followed by the statement that that will be done if the condition is true, and followed by a colon, and then followed by a statement that will happen if the condition is not true or false. Okay, this is like a, so in this case, since x is not less than 50, the second one will be triggered, and we will have y equal to 50. Okay, so this is like a concise if statement. However, unlike if, the result of the ternary operator can be assigned to a variable. So here we assign it to y. We cannot do that in if statement. Okay. There are other types of conditionals in C++ like pattern matching and range-based switch statement, but those are beyond the scope of this presentation. Okay. I don't know why the escape key is not working. Okay. So the turns. Okay. Now, okay. Vector class. Okay. A vector is also called a dynamic array. Yes, contrary to what we are told in the module, there is a dynamic array in C++ and it's called vector. The dynamic array means it doesn't have a fixed size. So you can add more elements to a vector, increasing its size at will. This is declared the same way as STL array, except that we don't put the size of the size of the array. We just declare it with the type. That's it. And also you must also include the vector header to use this. Okay. Next we have the null pointer. The null pointer is a pointer to an empty address. It was also introduced in 2011. It is an improvement of the keyword null in older C++, which only is an alias of the number 0. This caused a lot of confusion, and that's why the null pointer is invented. It is a real pointer and not a value 0. Null pointer is part of the new safe smart pointers introduced in C++ 11 and 17. The new keyword, okay? The new keyword is not actually new. It's been with C++ since C++ 98. It is a way to create a pointer to a class. What is new though is beginning C++ 17, we can now create pointers, ordinary pointers, not pointers to a class, to any type of data, even primitive data type, using the new. So here we have we created a pointer p using the new int. Now we can at the same time assign a value to the pointer and declare a pointer at the same time. Okay, so that's it. Now we go to the statement of the problem. So this is the problem. Okay, let me zoom it. Okay. So the problem that we are going to solve in this exercise is to create a video that shows yourself doing, no, that's not the problem, that is telling us to do the video. This is the problem. Okay. Write a C++ program that will ask the following input to the user: customer name, age, etc., etc. Okay? Then determine the corresponding number of guests and the rate per day. So this is a statement of the number of guests. And then what is the rate? If this guest is 1, it becomes 1,000. If 4, 3,600. And 5 is 4,500 and above. You get the picture. Then we compute the total payment as follows. Total payment is equal to the rate per day times number of days, etc., etc. So that is what. Use your full name as customer name, okay? User is not allowed to enter the age of 17 and below. So we have a minimum age of 18, okay? And display error message if the users enter an invalid value, okay? So we will do all that, okay? So this is an example, and this is an example output. My output will be slightly different from this. I have some more design. So this is the statement of the problem, and the next thing we will solve the problem on the next. We will go out of the slide and we will do it with the text editor and the terminal for the output. Thank you.